Hey guys, it's Scoo here. I thought I'd take you on a tour of my toy shelf. You may remember this as the backdrop to many of our previous videos. Check it out. On this part of the shelf here, we've got some premium style figures. This is John Matrix from Commando. You've seen this one before. Next to him is the Baroness from G.I. Joe. She's a Cobra villain. And next to her is Commander Wolf from the Clone Wars series. Yeah, very cool design, the grey and white clone trooper look. This is an old original Kenner Millennium Falcon. It's missing a few items off it, and we sort of repainted it a bit because it was going a bit yellow. This is a Broadbort pistol. It's really cool, steampunk kind of feel to them, and there's a whole range of them. This is just one, and it's a sort of pistol. Down here we've got the small Lego land speeder. This is just a model of Ecto-1 from the original Ghostbusters. That's pretty much how it looked when it came out of the box. I think we added a few little paint colors there, but otherwise it's pretty standard, but it just sits there nicely. Love the Ecto-1. On this part of the shelf here are some Neca figures. I love Neca figures because they do all of the best movies, as you can see. This endoskeleton here, it's got a lot of pieces on it, and unfortunately, as you can see, his foot broke off. Oh, it does look really cool, but yeah, it breaks very easily, unfortunately. Behind him, Sarah Connor and the T-800 with her, both from Terminator 2. Hyper detailed, they've got all the weapons, all the accessories, and they look really great. This is Ripley from Alien with her flamethrower, and at her feet there is Jonesy the cat. Here we have Vasquez, Hicks, and Hudson from Aliens. The faces are a bit funny especially on Hudson there. There's a xenomorph in the back, you've got to have a xenomorph. That's the Terminator there from the original Terminator movie. Kane in the back, he's got a face hugger on him, and wearing that cool spacesuit that they wear in the original Alien. And then here we've got Arnie versus the Predator. We gave Arnie a stick there in his hand because he didn't really come with anything. But those are cool. The likenesses of Arnie are great for all the Neca figures, and the Predator, you've got to have a Predator. And there's some artwork in the back there. That's Bill Murray as a cowboy. Yeah, enough said. On the very top of the shelf, starting over on the left side, this is Baby Groot. This is a little musical Baby Groot. He's got a yellow button there. I'm not going to press it, but trust me, he dances around like those old flowers. That is Shuttle Tidarium. Down here, this is a little kind of vinyl Ecto-1. I think this came in Nerd Block. This is Commander Cody from the Clone Wars, and he is a money bank. Look how cool that is. It's Commander Cody, and he's really large, and you can't even see where you put the money in, so it looks just like a cool bust. In the back there, that's an original X-Wing by Kenner from Star Wars or from Empire or around that era from the late 70s, early 80s. It's pretty broken, it's missing a lot of bits, and it's been repainted, but it's cool to have an original one there. This is Rey, of course. She's just a 10-inch, you know, one of those basic ones. This is a little bobblehead Luke. That is Arnie, of course, from Terminator 2. Next to him, that's Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. This is Optimus Prime, and he's fighting Megatron. These Transformers were released not that long ago, a couple of years ago. Sort of slightly different design to what we know, but also very similar. You know, Transformers, the two main guys, Optimus and Megatron, you've got to have them. Over here, this is Grey Worm from Game of Thrones. I found this little hand grenade somewhere in a $2 store, and the cool thing about it is when you press the little thing here, it blows up. This is a McFarlane figure. It's more of a statue than anything. You could swap the arms out for different arms, different hands, different poses. He's got a rifle, a pistol, and a knife as well for killing those walkers. This is by Weta Collectibles. It's like a resin statue, and it actually came with like a special edition of the Two Towers DVD. It's sculpted by the guys who worked on the movies, so hence why it looks exactly like Gollum. Down here, this is another little bobble Star Wars Darth Vader. Baby Groot again. This is from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so when he's a bit more grown, but he's still little, he's wearing the Ravager suit. Lego TIE Fighter, and way in the back there, it's Darth Vader. He looks good in any size, doesn't he, Darth Vader? That's why we got him. This shelf here is solely dedicated to Star Wars Black Series figures. I love the Star Wars Black Series line. 6-inch figures, very detailed. They just look fantastic, and they're from all different eras of the Star Wars universe. So we've got 3PO and R2. 3PO's got his red arm. Over here we've got Ahsoka Tano. There's Han there, and we've got Finn, we've got Rey. Yeah, BB-8 and Rey together, so why not? Over to the right here we've got Boba Fett and Darth Vader, of course, you've got to have them. In the back, a few Imperial guys, the speeder bike guy, a Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren, the Emperor, Pilot, Phasma, Snow Trooper over there in the back. We've got Chewie. In the back there, that's not Star Wars Black Series, but that is a statue of Leia that we found at some pop culture market day. And saw it and thought that's really, really cool. Very hyper stylized version of Leia, but looks awesome and it fits right in with everything else, so we thought we'd put it on that shelf too. Down here is some of the Star Wars Lego buildable figures. These are really cool. They're quite tall, they're articulated, you get to build them, and they're Star Wars, so why not? This is a strange little item. This came in Nerd Block. It's the Enterprise from Star Trek. You put it on your dashboard, I think. I never put it on my dashboard because I'd rather have it on the shelf. This is another Nerd Block toy that came in Nerd Block. Yeah. Daenerys. This is a Marvel Select figure. This is Hawkeye standing over the corpse of Ultron, or one of Ultron's robots that looks like Ultron. It's pretty much, so it's sort of articulated and a statue mixed together. Yeah, but it's Hawkeye in his original purple garb. I wish he'd look like that in the movies, don't you? This here is a statue of Bosk. In the back here we've got Marty and Doc from Back to the Future. In the back there, that's a Batman toy from Arkham Knight, I think. So this was like a figure that came out many, many years ago, maybe in the late 90s. It was supposed to be the ultimate Luke Skywalker action figure doll thing. The articulation's not great on it, but he came with two outfits, the Rebel pilot outfit and his Tatooine outfit. And rather than switching the outfits back and forth, we just decided to keep him in his Tatooine gear, and we put the pilot's outfit on this World Peacekeepers toy instead. And down here at the very bottom, it's a little Lego pug. Coming over here in front of the Blu-rays is the DeLorean. This is from Back to the Future 3, and why 3, you wonder? Most people, when they buy the DeLorean toy, they get it from Back to the Future 1 or Back to the Future 2, but I don't know, we just ended up with Back to the Future 3's DeLorean, and now I kind of am happy that I have it, because who else has this one with the train track wheels on it? Comes with this cool base, the train tracks here. This is Smeagol, and he's currently using it. The doors open up, he falls out. Down here, a few odds and ends, Lego pieces. This is a Lego Y-Wing, love the Y-Wing heavy bomber from Star Wars. Little ships, little X-Wing, little Falcon, that's the Snow Speeder from Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, that's a chicken. This is a plush BB-8. Over to the right here, a plush Deadpool, and up in the back there, a plush Slimer from Ghostbusters. Over on this side, we've got Star-Lord and Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Behind them there is a Stormtrooper from, I think, from the Solo movie. Again, keeping him mint. And of course, on this side, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Just a classic Iron Man. Saw it, thought, yeah, gotta have an Iron Man. That's, Jyn and Cassian from Rogue One, K2SO behind them. There he's leaning on the Narcissus from Alien. This is the escape pod that Ripley escapes in. In the back here, this is the Comedian from Watchmen. This is an old Star Wars toy from the 90s, from about 97. Yeah, it's not from anything, it's just a totally made up Imperial ship. Yeah, a bit weird, but kind of rare, I guess, and quite strange and quite cool. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. And if you guys want me to check out any of these toys in more detail in another video, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here for now. I'll see you next time.